The bass thrummed through my chest as I laughed. Actually laughed, for what felt like the first time in months. Eclipse was packed, lights flashing across faces I recognized from the office. I'd finally done it, senior marketing director. 5 years of late nights, missed brunches, and endless presentations had paid off. Maya, another round. Simone appeared beside me, her smile wide as she pressed a cocktail into my hand. You deserve this. Stop being so uptight. I took the glass, feeling the cool condensation against my palm. I really shouldn't. I'm already feeling it. It's your night, Jessica chimed in. Phone already up, capturing the moment. One more won't hurt. I sipped the drink. It was strong, but everything tasted strong tonight. Marcus had texted earlier working late again, some big case, so I'd told him not to worry about me. 4 years of marriage, and he still got nervous when I went out without him. Sweet, really. Remember when you first started? Simone leaned close, her perfume overwhelming. You were so quiet. Look at you now. Thanks for organizing this, I said, meaning it. Simone had insisted on celebrating tonight, had picked the venue, invited everyone. I appreciate it. That's what friends do. She squeezed my shoulder, then disappeared toward the bar. Jessica showed me her phone. Look at these photos. You're glowing. I was glowing. The lighting helped, sure, but I genuinely felt happy. Marcus and I had just moved into our dream apartment last month. Everything was falling into place. Another drink? Simone was back, impossibly fast. I'm good. Come on, Maya, it's your promotion. She practically sang the words. I took the glass. The room tilted slightly when I turned my head. How many had I had? 3? 4? I wasn't a big drinker, never had been, but tonight felt different, special. To Maya, someone shouted, and glasses clinked around me. I smiled, raised my glass, drank. The liquid burned going down. Jessica was showing me something on her phone, but I couldn't focus on the screen. The words blurred together. When did it get so hot in here? Maya? You okay? Jessica's voice sounded far away. Just need air. Hands steadied me. Simone's hands? Someone else's? The room spun faster now. Lights smearing into streaks of color. I tried to focus, tried to ground myself, but my body wouldn't cooperate. Then there were more hands, too many hands. I couldn't move right. My arms felt disconnected from my brain, my legs like water. Someone was touching my waist. No, my back. No, everywhere. Stop. The word barely left my mouth. Music pounded in my ears, drowning out everything, including my own voice, screaming inside my head. Hands pulled at my dress, fingers digging into skin, and I tried to push them away, but my hands just flopped uselessly. Please! I managed. Louder this time, but no one was listening. Through blurred vision, I saw phone lights. Lots of them. Recording. Why were they recording? Why wasn't anyone helping? Where was Simone? Where was Jessica? I caught a glimpse of Simone across the room. Phone out, watching. Not moving, not helping. Why wasn't she helping me? Get off her. A deep voice cut through the music. Strong arms pulled me away from the grabbing hands, and I collapsed against someone solid. A bouncer. Had to be a bouncer. Can you walk? He asked. I couldn't answer. Couldn't do anything but sob. Maya. Jessica's face appeared in front of mine, pale and scared. Oh my God, Maya. Oh my God. We need to get you home. She supported my weight, guiding me through the crowd, and I wanted to ask her where she'd been, why she hadn't stopped them, but I couldn't form words. Everything was fragments, the cool night air, car seats, streetlights passing. I'm so sorry, Jessica kept saying. I'm so sorry. My apartment building materialized through the cab window. Jessica helped me inside. Up the elevator. To my door. Marcus had given me the keys to our dream apartment just weeks ago. Now I fumbled with them. Hands shaking so badly Jessica had to unlock it. Marcus was on the couch, laptop open, still in his work clothes. He looked up, confused, then alarmed as I stumbled toward him. Marcus! My voice cracked. Something terrible happened. I collapsed beside him, and he caught me, but his body was stiff. Uncertain. You're drunk, he said. No, I mean yes. But Marcus? These men? The words wouldn't come. Everything was jumbled in my head. Horror and fear and shame all tangled together. You smell like a bar, he said. And there was something in his voice I didn't recognize. Something cold. Please, I whispered, clinging to him, just hold me. He did eventually, but it felt wrong. Like he was doing it because he had to, not because he wanted to. I fell asleep crying, fragments of the night flashing behind my eyelids. Hands, phones, lights, Simone's face, watching. Morning came with a headache that split my skull in two. I rolled over, reaching for Marcus, but his side of the bed was empty and cold. The bedroom door was open, and I could hear him moving around. Marcus? My throat was raw. Like I'd been screaming. Had I been screaming? He appeared in the doorway, already dressed in his suit, phone in his hand. His face was stone. We need to talk. Something in his tone made my stomach drop. What's wrong? He walked to the bed and tossed his phone onto the comforter. Care to explain this? My hands shook as I picked it up. The screen showed a video player, already loaded. I pressed play. It was me. At the club. Stumbling, men's hands all over me, but the angle made it look like I was participating. Like I wanted it. The camera caught me laughing earlier in the night, then cut to the assault, making it seem like one continuous scene of me being reckless. The comments below made me want to die. Who's this mess? Married women shouldn't club like this. Her husband must be humiliated. She's loving the attention. Marcus, I was drunk. Someone drugged me, I think. I couldn't stop them. You couldn't stop yourself from going to that club. He cut me off. You couldn't stop yourself from getting drunk. I was assaulted. My voice rose, desperate for him to understand. Those men, you put yourself in that situation. He was shouting now. Do you know what this does to my reputation? My partners have already seen this video. It's everywhere. My mother called me crying this morning. Maya, crying. I stared at him. This man I'd married, this man I'd loved. Your reputation? Marcus, you were reckless. His face was red. I can't be married to someone who embarrasses me like this. I can't walk into work knowing everyone's seen my wife. Like that. The words hit me like punches, each one landing harder than the last. I want a divorce. The room went silent, except for my ragged breathing. What? You heard me. I want a divorce. His voice was flat now, emotionless. My lawyer will contact you. He walked toward the door. Marcus, please. I scrambled off the bed, but my legs gave out, and I hit the floor hard. Please don't do this. I need you. But he was gone. The front door slammed, and I was alone on the bedroom floor, holding his phone, watching that terrible video loop again and again and again. 3 days passed in a blur. I didn't eat, didn't shower, didn't leave the bathroom floor where Lisa found me. Maya, she'd said when she finally got through the door with the spare key I'd given her years ago. Oh, honey. I couldn't even cry anymore. Couldn't do anything but stare at the tiles. He left me, Lisa. The words felt foreign in my mouth. He actually left me when I needed him most. That man is a coward. Lisa's voice was hard, but her hands were gentle as she pulled me up. But right now, we need to focus on you. First, we're reporting this assault. Second, we're figuring out what really happened that night. I can't remember everything, I admitted, letting her lead me to the couch. The drinks, they hit me so fast. Lisa's eyes narrowed. Faster than normal? I nodded. Then, we investigate. She pulled out her phone. Someone did this to you, Maya, and we're going to find out who. The original upload came from an account created the night of the incident. Tyler, Lisa's colleague, didn't look up from his laptop. Someone planned this. My stomach turned. What do you mean? Planned? The account was created specifically to upload this video and tag local gossip pages. This wasn't random bystanders sharing, this was calculated. Lisa squeezed my hand. Who would want to hurt you like this? I thought about it, replayed that night in my head over and over. Then it hit me. Simone. Your coworker? Lisa leaned forward. She organized everything, kept bringing me drinks. And when those men, I swallowed hard. I saw her phone out. She was just watching. Tyler and Lisa exchanged glances. Let me dig into her background, Tyler said. Lisa turned to me. You also need to see a therapist. What you went through, both the assault and Marcus's betrayal, that's trauma on top of trauma. Dr. Rebecca Mills had kind eyes and a firm voice. What happened to you wasn't your fault, she said during our first session. Your body was violated, and then your husband violated your trust. Both are forms of assault. Something broke inside me hearing those words. Someone finally believed me, finally saw me. My phone rang. David, my boss. Maya, I want you to know your job is secure. I've seen what's circulating online, and I'm horrified. Take whatever time you need. Thank you, I choked out. I wasn't sure if what? If I'd believe rumors over the brilliant work you've done for years? Not a chance. You're one of the best people on my team. Small acts of support, small moments of being seen, they began to chip away at the shame. Then Tyler called. Maya, I found something. You need to see this. Look at this. Tyler pulled up screenshots of text messages. She knew about your promotion before it was official, and she wasn't happy. She's getting the director position. I should have that job. So do something about it. I have a plan. The celebration will be perfect. My hands went numb. She planned this? There's more. Lisa's face was grim. Tyler found financial records. Simone made a payment to someone the day after the incident, a club employee who admitted in texts that he was paid to rough up some drunk woman for a video. I couldn't breathe, couldn't process what they were telling me. And the unknown number she was texting? Tyler turned his laptop toward me. Maya, it's Marcus's phone. The room tilted. No, that can't be. But there it was. Months of messages. Romantic messages. Explicit messages. Messages about me. Your wife is so oblivious. Makes it easy. They'd been having an affair. For 6 months. And they'd discussed using my celebration against me. We need to be careful. If this blows back, it won't. Everyone will think she's just another drunk mess. You can divorce her, claim she embarrassed you. No one will question it. My husband, the man I loved, trusted, built a life with, had conspired with my coworker to destroy me. They'd orchestrated my assault to give Marcus a clean exit from our marriage. Why? I whispered. Lisa knelt in front of me. Maya, we have everything we need. We can go to the police, expose them both. I looked at the evidence. Texts, payments, video metadata showing Simone uploaded it herself. Yes, I said, and something new surged through me. Not just anger, clarity. Let's burn their lives to the ground. Your husband is an idiot, Angela Morrison said, scanning the evidence. He left a digital trail that proves conspiracy and adultery. By the time I'm done, he'll regret ever filing. We filed a police report. Detective Williams was professional and compassionate. This is a clear case of facilitated assault. With this evidence, we'll press charges. I reached out to Jessica. She'd been avoiding me, but when we met, she broke down. Maya, I'm so sorry. I saw Simone putting something in your drinks early in the night. I didn't think. I thought maybe she was just adding more alcohol as a joke. When things went bad, I froze. Her confession confirmed everything. I need you to testify. I will, she promised. I'll tell everyone what Simone did. Meanwhile, Angela filed a counter-motion, exposing Marcus's adultery and conspiracy. His lawyer called. Panicking. My client wants to discuss settlement terms. Tell your client he'll get exactly what he deserves, nothing, Angela said coolly. That evening, Marcus showed up at my door, looking disheveled. Maya, can we talk? What could you possibly have to say to me? I made a mistake, the divorce. Maybe we can work on things. I was angry. You were sleeping with Simone for 6 months, I said flatly. You helped her plan my assault. Tell me, Marcus, at what point during our marriage did you stop thinking clearly? His face went white. You know? I know everything. The power had shifted. He felt it. I saw the realization dawn on his face. I can explain. No, you can't. But you'll explain to the judge, to the police, and to everyone who watched that video why you did this. I closed the door in his face. And for the first time since this nightmare began, I felt powerful. That video of you has been seen by thousands, Lisa said. People made judgments. Now give them the truth. Nina Roberts, a journalist, listened to everything. Her expression shifted from professional interest to genuine outrage. This is bigger than your story, she said. This is about how assault victims are blamed while perpetrators walk free. I want to help you tell this right. The article published, Behind the Viral Video, How a Woman's Assault Became Her Husband's Excuse. Within hours, it went viral, but this time, the narrative had flipped. That husband is absolute trash. This poor woman, we all judged her so fast. This is why we need to believe victims. My phone exploded with messages. Apologies from old friends. Support from strangers. Even Marcus's best friend, Kevin, reached out. I had no idea what Marcus did. I'm disgusted. I'm sorry, Maya. You deserved better. David called. Maya, I'm proud of you. We've already fired Simone. Even Marcus's parents requested to meet. Mrs. Chen was crying before she spoke. We judged you so harshly. We didn't know our son could be so cruel. I didn't forgive them, but I appreciated their acknowledgement. The truth had set me free from the shame I'd carried. Simone was arrested. Her mugshot circulated online. The same gossip channels that shared my video now shared hers. She lost everything. I thought I'd feel satisfied watching them fall. I told Rebecca during therapy. But mostly I just feel empty. That's normal, she said. Revenge doesn't erase trauma. Healing does. What matters is that you're reclaiming your life. Marcus's law firm asked him to resign. Kevin told me later that Marcus was living in a small apartment, barely making rent, and Simone had left him. Turns out destroying someone's life isn't a great foundation for a relationship, Kevin said dryly. The divorce proceedings ended in my favor. I kept everything. Angela slid the final papers across the table. You're free now, Maya. I picked up the pen and signed my name, but instead of grief, I felt relief. This wasn't an ending, it was a beginning. 6 months later, everything looked different. David promoted me to regional director. I moved into a new apartment smaller, but entirely mine. To new beginnings. Lisa toasted when we christened the place. And to never settling for less than you deserve, I replied. Therapy with Rebecca continued. You didn't just survive, you grew, she told me. I started speaking publicly about assault and victim blaming. Nina's article had opened doors, and sharing my story helped others while healing me. I hadn't dated anyone. I wasn't ready, and that was okay. For now, I was learning to love myself, trust myself, be enough for myself. One evening, walking downtown, I saw Marcus across the street. He looked tired, older, lost. He saw me too. We stared at each other for a long moment. He opened his mouth, maybe to speak or apologize, but I simply turned and walked away. He didn't deserve my anger or my forgiveness. He didn't deserve my energy at all. At home, I stood by my window, looking at the city lights. My phone buzzed. Lisa, brunch tomorrow? I have news. I smiled and replied, always. I wasn't the same Maya who celebrated at that club, who trusted blindly, who defined herself through her marriage. That Maya was gone. In her place was someone stronger, wiser, and finally, truly free. And that's exactly who I wanted to be. The end.